your best and nothing less. Like my editor first told me when I said I want to write, she warned me, Joe, you're never done writing a piece until it's published. And then you just regret it. Personally, I find it so boring, so drab to hear an author ramble on reading meaningless portions from their book. Sure, a good book is a good book is a good book, but I don't think that translates sometimes even to most captive audiences. So tonight, I will read only one excerpt from Joe's black t-shirt. This is called Father's Day. Of all the fiction, and I want to stress this, I'm asked this a lot, I have never written a piece of fiction that was based on fact whatsoever. But of all the fiction I have ever written, I truly wish this was true. The protagonist, oddly enough, Author Joe, has just attended the funeral of his lifelong absentee father. He is extremely pissed off, he is very confused, and he's just about to leave the whole affair when his father's ghost appears to him in the form of a handwritten letter. Dear Joey, if you were hoping for a decent payday out of this, tough luck, kid. There ain't much nothing left I didn't snort or smoke or some bimbo didn't con from me. I hope you're doing better. I'm sorry about not being there. It couldn't have been easy growing up without a dad. I heard you got a couple of kids yourself now, so maybe you can do for them what I didn't do for you. No matter what your mom or her family says, it wasn't easy for me. It's not like I woke up one morning and said, fuck this, I'm gone. When I left, I had every intention of seeing you every weekend, taking you to ball games, carnivals, spoiling the living shit out of you before having to bring you back. Usually, we hung out eating Chinese food from the place I lived above. You loved the Mugu Gai Pan and ordered it every time. When you went home, I would get so depressed. I would drink until I quit missing you. Then one weekend, your mom said you couldn't come. I went nuts without you. Before Monday, I accidentally took an entire bottle of volume. That was the beginning of me losing you. After that, no judge in his right mind would have allowed me unsupervised visitation. When I moved, I didn't tell your mom. She was pissed, what's new, and swore I would burn in hell before I would see you again. In a sense, I suppose she kept that promise. My life without you has been something I wouldn't wish upon my worst enemy. I still carry a picture of you from the 5th grade your grandmother gave to me. Whenever I felt like I couldn't take it anymore, that this time I wouldn't call for help, I would pull out that picture. Your smile never failed to give me hope. It reminded me once I was a good man. I hope to give you this letter in person one day. Maybe cop a squat at a tavern together, share a beer, and get to know each other. If Ron gave you this letter, that isn't going to happen. Be good to yourself, son. Love, Dad. I cried after I wrote those words. 30 years of pain was healed in an instant. That is the power of words. Words can cure or kill. They can be as powerful as nuclear fallout in someone's life. I promise you, dear people, that words you should be truly careful with, for they are the most potent possession that you own. My name is Joe Schwartz. I am a writer, and St. Louis is all I want to write about. The dirt, blood, and asphalt of this place are permanently caked underneath my fingernails. The people here to me are as interesting and as repulsive as any from New York, Boston, Miami, or LA. Like the great writers who have influenced me with their authentic caricatures, I, too, want to show the raw, honest, Midwestern people as only a native son lovingly can do. Tonight, I thank you for that opportunity.